Hello, it's Tory, your friend and Pilates instructor here on YouTube. I upload new workouts every single week, so subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on maintaining that amazing and healthy body. Before we get started with today's workout, it is question time. Here is the question of the day, and go ahead and put your answer in the comments below so I can get to know you a little bit better. All right, I hope you enjoy the workout. Love you. So you will need a foam roller for today's workout. You're going to lay on top of it with your head and tailbone fully attached to the roller. If anything hangs off, it's going to be your butt, but keep your head attached. You're going to find neutral spine behind you. Exhale, tilt the pelvis backwards, and inhale, release to neutral. Exhale, tilt, inhale, and release. We're doing 8 of these total, so go for it. Next is our single tabletop lift. So we're going to single leg lift to tabletop and then switch to the other foot. While maintaining your alignment in the pelvis, we want the rollers to stay stable underneath you. We're doing 6 of these or 5 of these on each side. So keep going. Hold that pelvis super still. Our next one is going to be toe tap, so both legs in the air. We're going to toe tap one toe down and lift. Lower and lift it up. Beautiful. We're doing 5 on each side, so 3 more on each. Keep that rib cage attached to the mat or the foam roller behind you. Beautiful. Lower. Inhale as you lift. Next is our single leg extension, so back in tabletop, extend one leg out and then bring it back in. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale to lengthen. The lower that your leg goes, the harder it is on the core to hold stable. All right, our next one is our double leg extension, so extending both legs out at the same time and bring it back in. Again, the lower that you go, the harder it is on the core. So kind of adjusting how much pressure you would like. Last one here, and you're going to do our double toe tap. So maintaining that tabletop position, lower both toes down, keeping that 90-degree angle in the knees, and exhaling as you lower those toes down. Perfect. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. Yes, keep those shoulders nice and flat. You're keeping the rib cage tucked in as well. You don't necessarily have to touch your toes to the ground, but just kind of going towards it. All right, moving on to our snake abs here. We're going to have the roller behind your mid-back-ish, hands behind the head. Inhale as you extend the spine over the roller, and then exhale as you curve forward. Inhale as you open, and then exhale as you curve it in. We're doing 8 of these total. Go for it. Okay, our next one is going to be our leg scoop. So find that flexion, hold it up there, extend the leg out, lift it up, lower, then bring it back in, and alternating legs each time. Yes, holding your spine nice and still. You are fully flexing in the upper back area or that thoracic spine. Just breathing however feels natural to you. Okay, next is going to be our lateral bends. So maintaining neutral, you're looking up at the ceiling and just bending from your spine side to side. So your shoulders are staying square to the front, exhaling as you bend and finding center on the inhale. You can lift up your butt like that into a hover if you want a little bit more of a challenge to feel it deeper in your abs and your legs as well. But that's up to you. Okay, now our obliques. So opposite arm goes towards opposite outside of the leg. Press. Inhale, center. Exhale as you reach. Yes, so you're getting your shoulder blade off of the roller behind you. We're doing 5 of these on each side, by the way. All right, after these last ones, extend the back if you want to. So kind of bringing the roller right in the mid-back, reach your arms overhead, let your head fall backwards. You can even extend your legs if you would like to feel a deeper stretch, but that's up to you again. Nod the chin forward and come on up. All right, we're going to lay on your side now. So get the foam roller kind of underneath your armpit, but not necessarily on or putting pressure on the armpit. So we're going to extend that top leg out, and lift it up and then lower it. Yeah, so point the foot to lift and exhale to lower, or whatever breath pattern feels better for you. So point to lift and then lower. 5 more from here. Maintain that hip stacked position. Okay, we're gonna do our side bend. So just kind of watch what's going on here and bring it back down. So extending that top arm, yes. Extending the top arm over to bend to the side and bringing it back down. Good, we are doing 8 of these total. Get your obliques on. You should be feeling your abs tight. Your top leg is hovering the whole time. Last one here, and our next one is just our serratus roll. So bring your knees in together, and you're going to just take as much time or as full of a rotation as you would like to. You're rolling out the serratus, which is along your rib cage, not your armpit, but below it. Okay, we're going to do our same thing on the other side. Okay, so finding your position here on the other side, hands behind the head. We're going to do our side leg lift. So we're lifting that top leg up to point and then flex to lower. Same thing. Let's go for our 6 more. So 8 of these total. All right, going into our side bend. So top arm and top leg are going to bend together through the side of the spine. Exhale as you lift, inhale and lower. Keep those shoulders square to the front as much as possible. Okay, serratus roll. Bring your knees in and just roll your rib cage muscles out. Perfect. Forward and back, just breathing through this stretch, rotating your chest as much as you would like to. All right, so moving into our hip lift. So you're going to lay on your back. Your feet are going to go on top of your roller. Find that neutral position in the spine before doing anything. Yes. Inhale here at the bottom, and then you're going to exhale, lift your hips up into the air, and then inhale as you lower it. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Perfect. Keep those shoulders flat behind you, and make sure that your low back isn't arching to accommodate for this lift. It's your butt and your abs that are working together to open up through the hip flexors and stretch them out. So you should feel a stretch in your quads. Now, lift your butt up. We're going to do our hamstring curl. So forward and back, just 4 of these. It's very difficult. 2, and in, and a 3. Very small range of motion. Last one. All right, nice job. I know that one burned so quickly. Okay, so we're going to go into our marches. So feet are still on. Lift your butt in the air. Lift one leg in tabletop and lower it back down. Exhale, lift the other one up and bringing it back down. Yes, so the goal for this one is to keep the roller still. Your hips are not dropping to side or from side to side as you lift your opposite leg up. Make sure that your butt is still doing all the work and your low abs to hold the pelvis still. All right, coming back down from there, We're going to do our bicycle. So you're going to lift your butt in the air, stick the roller underneath your sacrum. You can kind of adjust throughout or let's do the hip stretch first if you want to. Extend your arms and legs out over the roller. Okay. Now we lift your legs into the air, both at the same time. You're going to kind of dip your leg down and then switch. It is a bicycle, kind of like you're running backwards. You just kind of have to get into the flow of this motion. Perfect. We're doing about 4 or 5 of these each, and then we're going to reverse it. So in just a second, go ahead and reverse that circle. Now you're running forward or bicycling forward. 4 or 5 of these on each side again. Okay, now we're going to do our U-turn. So legs are straight up to the ceiling. We're going to make a skinny U position. So exhaling as you lower the legs away from you, just tracing out that very slim U. Keep that rib cage tucked in. Your pelvis is staying in the same position, ideally. Just 4 of these on each side, so we're almost done. All right, now we're gonna do our scissors. So legs are up straight again, point your toes, beats. Point your toes, and you're going to crisscross your legs in a quick and small motion, pretty quickly. And you're gonna do it flex too. If you want to pick either or to keep going, it's up to you. Same deal, you're feeling those inner thighs firing, low abs are on. Now we're gonna do our scissors. Okay, so legs are not gonna cross, but you're just gonna do little switches, little tiny walks. And you're gonna lower and lift your legs at the same time as you are doing the scissors motion. Just a few more breaths from here. Okay, our next move is our semicircle. So you're going to imagine a circle in front of you. You're going to go down and around it, pause there, and then up and around it. Same circle that you're tracing over and over. Beautiful. And out and around and up. Perfect. Exhale and down and around. And if you want to point or flex your toes, that is up to you also. We're doing about 6 of these, so almost done. All right, going into our swan next. So you're gonna lift your roller out from under, bring the roller in front of you. You're gonna put your wrists or your forearms on top of there, and you're laying on your stomach. Okay, a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. We're going to inhale as you extend the spine, and then exhale as you lower back down. So if your abs are correctly engaged, you might feel the fronts of your hips lifting off of the floor. That means you're doing it correctly. Squeeze your butt, and you're going to feel it in the upper back. You're actively pressing through those shoulders so that they're not shrugging up towards your ears. We're doing 8 of these, so almost finished here. All right, next is our cat-cow. Bend your knees in. We're gonna have both hands on top of the roller. Widen the knees if that feels better on the hips, but you're gonna curve and then extend at the bottom. Tuck the tailbone and roll back up through the spine. Good. Curve, 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 extend, and tuck and roll it back up. Nice, now we're gonna go into our mermaid position. So, it'll probably be easier to just look at what my leg position is and follow. Yes, you're just gonna go up and over and folding over towards the roller. Perfect. Up and over, stretch. Coming up is actually a lot of work on the shoulder, so if you need to not use the roller for this one and just kind of bend to the side, that is totally fine, but go ahead and bring it over to the other side, 4 from here. Okay, now we're gonna do our leg pull front prep, LPFP. So, yep, you're gonna have your ankles or the tops of your feet on top of the roller. Hands are on the ground. Line up in your neutral position. Okay, exhale as you lift the knees up off the floor and inhale as you lower. Good. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Perfect. Keeping that core nice and tight. Your whole body from the head to your tailbone does not move at all. Nothing is bending there. And now we're going to go into our turtle, so shoulders or elbows down. And you're going to extend the legs out and in. Perfect. We're just doing 8 of these. This one is a really quick burner, so you're going to feel it in your abs right away. All right, fold it up, and then we're going to slowly come up to standing, because we're going to do our roll down because we are done with all of our exercises. Yeah, taking a little breathe break here. I was so exhausted. Okay, so standing tall, we're going to have your hands by your sides, nod the chin, curve it forward. Yes, we're going to bend the knees and slowly roll on up through the spine. I need to get my hair done. And come back up, and you're done for the day. Nice job, everybody. Thank you so much for working out with me. I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.